Well, looks like we're live, folks. If anybody would like to come in and join me, they're welcome to. I put the code right here on the screen. I'll just click on it and come on in. I'll try to remember to watch for you. Wave or something to catch my attention when you get down there. Oh, boy. It's been a week. It's been a week, guys. We're going to wait a few minutes and see if anybody else comes in. We clicked it right on time today. Right on time. There's Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. Hello, hon. How are you? Hey, Jovita. Good to see y'all coming in. Maybe we'll have a few more come in. We'll give it a minute or two, y'all. It's been a long week. There's Wheat. Wheat's been sick this week. Hey, Wheat. Hope you're feeling better. There's Charlene Grady. Hey, Charlene. Like to visit Cape Cod sometimes. I bet it's a pretty place. I've always heard it was. Oh. You know, it's bad. Been to other countries. Still hadn't visited all there is to see here. And there's Peter at Old Man King. Hello, hello. Okay. So they just came over from Gillum Farms. All right. Cool. And let's see what else is going on today, guys. I'm cutting my babies down to, well, he's getting 3 bottles right now, but he's cutting down tomorrow. He's going to start getting 2. I've just got 1 I'm having to feed now, guys. 1. I'm so happy about it, too. Whew. It's been a job, this round the clock stuff. I think it's catching up with me, too. Today's been a rough day for me. Have not felt good here on the homestead. Hey, Arlene. How are you doing, hon? Good to see you. Yes, Jesus is Lord. Amen. Trying to see who else popping in, guys. Trying to see who's popping in. Boy, it's been a week. It has been a week. See what else is going on out here in the world. Scratched myself right there. I've got some information that's going to come out next week for sure. I thought for sure it would come out tonight, but I've been told no. You know how that goes. So, but yeah, I'm excited. First weekend in April, headed over to Savannah, see how that goes. Have not been to Savannah since, gosh, I would say the early 80s. So I'm sure it has changed a lot. So I'm excited to be going over there for the Soil Expo. Anyway, and then when we come back from there, I'm going to get my camper ready and stacked up, and I'm going to Texas to the shenanigans they're having over there. So I'm excited about it, guys. I really am. It's down around Houston. Oh, let's see what else is going on. Listening and trying to find you on their TV. That's okay, Weed. I understand that. I understand that. Somebody said hey to Jan. Is there somebody in here named Jan? Oh, Jan. Hey, Jan. Didn't see ya. You popped in there. I saw somebody said hey to Jan, but I was looking and I didn't see your name on there. It's good to see you, lady. It has been a week, guys. Those little critters have been a mess out there. There's Jesus is Lord. Hello, hello. Good to see you. It's going to be your first trip to Texas. I've been to Texas a few times, but not for anything like this. Mine was always horse rides. What can I say? Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine. By the way, I went to the sale, saw the 3 roosters that I had that's been down there in the pen by themselves. I guess that's what, as Bobblehead would call it, the fraternity crowd. And let me pull this down so my face is not right in the, the thing there. Yeah, so those suckers went for $17 a piece. I was surprised. You know, everything has cost so much now. And those were some huge, heavy roosters. So I'm hoping that somebody got them that's going to use them in their flocks, because they're some well-bred roosters. They came from my hens that I got from Bobblehead. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to send him a text and see if when I come out there for the Mid-America thing and all, if possibly I can get either some black copper Marron hens, chicks, or if I can buy some black copper Marron eggs from him. Hopefully I'll be able to. Boy, we've been having some bad storms out our way. Have any of you guys had any bad weather? There's Butler Family Farm. Hello, Jerry, I'm assuming. Yeah, we've been right busy here. We got the one little lamb. She's in with the two that I was bottle feeding. Or he's in with the two girls that I was bottle feeding. Two guys. Not bottle feeding those suckers anymore. They are heavy. You know, I got a little short gate up so that the other animals don't run in every time I open it up to feed them. I have to climb over that little short rail. But anyway. Hey, Jerry, it is Jerry, he says. Jerry, I need some help, bud. This Googling stuff, I tried tonight to set up the two screens and all that stuff. I couldn't figure it out. Sorry about that, guys. I've got it open. If somebody else would like to come in, I'd be glad to have y'all. Going to have some nice weather for a few days. That's good. It was in the mid to upper 60, about 67 today here. But yes, this morning, well, during the night last night, I should say, early morning hours or whatever, we had some horrible thunder and lightning and all that stuff. Hey, and there's Jean, Pettit Jean River Homestead. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. And Jovita says egg prices are going down slowly. Well, I'm still selling my eggs and real proud to get them, guys. Real proud to get them. I missed y'all's live again, Jerry. Sorry about that. Just seems like every time there's a live going on that people that I know and that I like to get in on their lives, I've got something else going on outside with critters. But today has been a rough day for me. I've had a terrible backache all day, so I don't know what the heck. I don't know if I slept wrong or what, but so I've been kind of nursing it along all day. Could have something to do with last Saturday, this past Saturday. I was leaned over the little rail giving one of the babies, the one baby that I'm bottle feeding still, a darn bottle, and Lightning, my horse, came up behind me. Well, he stuck his nose up my butt and kind of raised his head up. When he did, I fell over that little short fence thing that they had there and splattered in all the straw and whatever that was in there. Snatched the bottle out of the little baby's mouth. I fussed at Lightning. Y'all ought to heard him. He just looked at me and rolled his eyes like, well, you ought not have been leaned over like that. He didn't do it on purpose. He was actually trying to get his little nose in there to see if there was any food in there that he could scarf from before the little babies got to it again. Let's see. Charlene says she just paid $6.99 for eggs. Holy cow. Ovita said they were $4.58 a dozen. Good Lord Almighty. I'm so proud I got eggs. I got hens. Well, and get back to my sheep deal, guys. I took the 3 roosters to the sale, and I also took 2 of my rams, the daddy lambs. The daddy actually to these, and I usually sell off the daddies while they're still young enough, not that I know that they're proven dads, but I don't want to breed them again the next year, and then I'll just raise up one of the boys that I've got, one that I think is real good, and he'll be the dad for the next year's litter. And that way I don't get them just all kind of hours through the year. You know, they'll all get up when he gets about 6 or 8 months old. He'll start doing the ditty anyway. But those suckers brought ridiculous amount, and I was shocked because I didn't think mine looked that good compared to the others at the sale, I had some beautiful sheep. So I was real thrilled at the amount of money that I got for them and everything. I told Joey I needed about 10 more of them. I wouldn't have to buy no feed for the rest of the year. Oh, $10 for a long time. Now paying $6.99. Whew, Charlene. I don't see how y'all do it. You know, if you do a lot of egg eating, that would be really rough on you. Especially these people that are on all these special special diets and eat a lot of salads that you need the eggs in there for the protein. It would be rough. Mm. Mm. Bobby, how's it going there? I sure do hate that they're not going to be having the Arkansas River Valley meetup. I was so looking forward to coming to it. You know, they had such a great one last year there. Enjoyed seeing all of y'all there too, Peter and so many other people here, Jerry and all. But yeah, I was really surprised. I did not do any video, and you guys. Whew, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine paying that much for eggs, guys. It would kill me. It really would. You know, I'm still selling mine for $2.50 a dozen. I didn't go up on them. I felt sorry for them folks. And boy, they've been begging for some eggs. And I told them, I said, I can't get y'all but about 3 dozen a week. The rest of them I end up, you know, for us here at the house and the kids and all. There's Sheila Tubbs. Hey, Sheila. Glad to have you pop in. Yeah, we are just kicking it tonight, guys. Got a lot of things happening. One of my best friends in the world that used to ride horses with me everywhere. He turns 67 tomorrow. I'm so happy. I talked to him today. I was going to try to get him to let me take him to lunch tomorrow, but his family's all getting together and going Texas Roadhouse or somewhere with him. And he tried to get me to come with him, but I told him no. I said, I'll just hold off, take you another day. Anyway, of course, I would have been welcome. I know all his family and kids and grandkids and great grandkids. I told him they'd have to shut down the Texas Roadhouse if all his family come in down there. We used to have some big birthday parties for him, and man, you talking about family. His family gets together for everybody's birthday. It's them old timey families, you know, that get together on the weekends and still cookouts and all that stuff. He used to have big fish fries. Yep, I understand that. About can't drive very far now. I don't like to drive at night. Still getting that glare on my eyes. You know, I had the cataracts taken off. Now they said I have a protein that's built up over my left eye, and they want me to come in the end of this month and have that taken off. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because I was hoping that when I come up from Mid-America, I could hang out and stay and do the meetup that Jan's doing over there in Missouri. So I'm hoping I can get that appointment changed. Anyway, so you know how that goes. It's always something. Yeah, it's been one of those days. Of course, it was kind of foggy and dreary here today, and that didn't help none. When you already don't feel good, you don't want to be stuck with a dreary day. That doesn't help you want to get up and move around very much anyway. So me and Rosie and Casper all sat in the recliner most of the day today when Rosie wasn't outside with Joey. And guys, I don't think Rosie's going to have any puppies. If she was going to have any, she should be having them this week. And she doesn't look like she is swelled one bit. I mean, she's gained some weight, but I think a lot of that had to do with getting those kidney stones out of there. Helped her out, you know. So I'm kind of glad. That's just another stressor on me. I would have to worry about them while I was gone on my trips and all. Anyway, but you know how that goes. I could take her with me as far as that goes, but I just hated to. As far as in my camper, I could have taken her with me. When we went down to Savannah, I wouldn't have been able to unless I found a dog-friendly motel. You know how that goes. Trying to keep an eye on my messages over here and see if anybody news come in or if there's anything being said that I needed to know about, guys. But yeah, we've been trying to get a little bit done around here. I did some more weeding out in my garden, getting those little bitty weeds. That's, the little things that are popping up now in the garden. I need, well, if my little tiller, I got one of those little Mantis tillers, but I couldn't get that darn thing to crank. So I'm having to do it all by hand. That's no fun. 76 degrees, feels like it's 79. I must have a lot of humidity out there then. Jovita, it was beautiful here Saturday. It was 75, 78 degrees, beautiful weather. I hated to have to go to the sale, but I really needed to get rid of those. That's one less problem I had to worry about. Plus, if my turkey has a bunch of hatches off some babies, I've got to have somewhere big enough to put them, and that's where I kept them up last year in the stall that I got the babies in. That's why it has the chicken wire on it. But this year I thought, well, if I don't have them in my hoop coop out there, I can put the mama turkey and the babies in there, and that way she'll teach them. I've got an actual ramp that the babies could walk up. Plus, the mom will teach them to fly up to roost, because that was the thing last year. They didn't have anything in there and had to come in later to put them on a roost. Oh, 38 degrees. Ugh. Okay. Jan says that she's having a video about the Ozark meetup coming out at noon on Wednesday. I'm going to write that down, so I'll try my best to be in there. Write myself a note, guys. But yeah, it was really dreary here, 72% humidity. Well, the more humidity is, the hotter it feels like it is, guys. And we have it here. Woo. But we've been really lucky the last few days, but we have got the pollen you would not believe. I don't know if the pollen is bad there, but everything here is yellow. Poor old Lightning had yellow in his eyes. All the sheep have yellow up their noses where they're digging around from grass. My solar panels, I haven't even cleaned them off, and they are just slap yellow. They look like they've been painted yellow. So the wind, unless the rain washed some of it off today, and I tell you, I felt so bad I didn't even go down to the garden today area. So I wouldn't have a clue whether it's been done down there or not. Oh. Charlene, that's miserably cold for us down here in South Texas. I bet it is. Yep, I know exactly. It's miserably cold for me, especially when that wind is blowing and it's 30 or 35, 36 degrees and the wind's blowing and it feels like it's 25 or whatever. We're not used to that here. Not here in Georgia either. Midwest Georgia. We've had a lot of bad weather here lately with the storms and all that, but we've been lucky here at my house. Now, they had a pile of bad weather hit over in Alabama, and they really got it over there. Sheila is asking Jan, when is her meetup? Maybe Jan will answer her. Hopefully, Jan's still in here. She's going to have a video coming out this Wednesday, Sheila, at 12 o'clock noon. Telling people all about the meetup, where it's going to be and all that. So hopefully anybody that doesn't know and wants to know can get in there. I still have not heard with the Mid-America where all the campgrounds are. Hopefully, I've just had something pop up here I need to get rid of on my little laptop. Hopefully, I'm going to try to send an email to Mike or Terry one and try to find out about the where they're all camped at, because they stuck me on, why is this thing coming up now? It says I have a critical issue. They're slowing my system down. Oh, well, I can't worry about that right now. In the middle of my meetup. Yeah. Yeah, so anyhow, I am hoping for hope that I'll be able to come, and I guess it doesn't matter. I'll just have to drive to wherever the pavilion is if I'm not in a good spot. But I'd like to find out ahead of time, and then if I'm not anywhere close to anybody else, I can move to another campsite before they get filled up there. Anyway, but other than that, we are just hanging out here, trying to get things done, trying to get going. Got to get to feeling better so that I'll have a really good time next week or week after next now for the meetups. And then for the following, when I get out there to Texas, I'm excited about that. Haven't been to Texas in quite a while either. So I'm going to bring my camper and try to just take it easy and go. And if it takes me all day, if it takes me all day and part of the night, okay. I'm not going to get in any big hurry. I'm just going to put along and if it takes me 12 hours or 15 hours or 20 hours, I don't care. If I get tired, I'll stop and take a nap. It doesn't bother me. I'm not one of those scaredy women that worries about, people attacking me or whatever. I know very well how to protect myself. And believe me, I'm prepared, especially in those situations. Anyway, so my little animals are all doing great, other than Rosie not having babies. I'm going to have some disappointed people. I've got 2 families that are just absolutely wearing me to death wanting puppies. But a friend of mine just had a litter, and he has 3 females. So I'm just going to give him his phone number and tell him, hey, I'm sorry, but, I told them she may not be, and sure enough, she's not. So. Jan, that's so funny. Jan says she drove to the campsite all by herself and didn't get lost once. That's wonderful. I don't know if I could make it again without getting lost. The first time I went, it took me to the main, I guess, campground or whatever. It didn't take me to that part of the lake where we were supposed to be. The same way it took you, when you were going. Anyway, that's so funny, though, because we got, Jan was leading a bunch of us. We had like 4 or 5 cars behind us, and she didn't know where she thought she knew where she was going. She put it in her whatever you call it, the maps or whatever, and it took her the same place it took me. I just cracked up laughing. Yeah, we got this. We got it this year, guys. We got it. That's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want to do some more rock hunting and stuff while I'm out there. And stopped Saturday coming back from over there at the animal auction at a flea market. And they had a whole, it was a huge slab of wood. It looked like maybe oak, or it was some kind of hardwood. And they had painstakingly took and rounded out, carved it out, however you do it, the whole thing of lakeweed. We call it lakeweed owie. I don't even know the real name of it. Everybody here calls it lakeweed owie. And it was absolutely beautiful. And I thought about Rainy Ridge, how they do all their stuff. And I was thinking, if they had just put that blue, what do you call that stuff? Dang, my mind just went blank. The shiny resin or whatever it is, if they'd have put that in there and all of that, man, it would have looked gorgeous, in my opinion. Somebody else might like it just like it is. But yeah, epoxy. That's right. The enamel or the whatever, the epoxy stuff, and they do a lot of that. But I saw it and I said, man, that is absolutely beautiful. So somebody took a lot of time. I didn't even ask them how much they wanted for that piece of wood, because it was huge. And I mean, I bet it was probably 2.5 foot wide by 5 foot long. And they had painstakingly went in and put all of the little, everything on it, the whole thing for lakeweed owie or whatever it is over there. Now it's in Alabama, guys. It's a big backwaters, about like our West Point Lake, but it's over there. From here, it's called lakeweed owie. Over there, it's called, even the signs say lakeweed owie, but when you look on the map, it's some other name that's listed. Let's look at my chat. Let's see. Sheila says, we'll be in Florida. Epoxy. Yep, epoxy. GPS quit working. That's probably why you made it, right? Yeah, I got to find me another, I'll probably order me another maps, because, sometimes you never know when you may lose that GPS or something may go wrong. So, and then you'll be on a trip and you don't have anything showing you how to get somewhere. So I like to have an old timey maps book in my vehicle too, for just in case, because I do know how to read them. It's harder on me. That was one of the things that we learned in school back in the day. Oh, yeah. Sheila went down last year, went down to visit her son down in Florida. I think during the same time when I was at Mid-America. No, it was at your thing last year, Jan, because I talked to her on the way, I think. Anyway. She says, I saved the day and got them there. Well, when they went past one restaurant, I knew exactly where to go, because they were all stuck. Then they didn't have a clue where to go. And I said, no, y'all come on. I know where to go from here, because I remembered that restaurant. So once we got to there, I could get us to the campgrounds. It was kind of funny, guys. It really was. Let's see. I can't wait to meet you too. Sheila, if it's just you, honey, we could probably fold down the table. It's got bunk beds in there, but I'd hate to know I had to squeeze my little, and I'm not huge, but well, you've seen me, my size, but I'd hate to know I had to squeeze in there and sleep in those bunk beds. But we could fold down the table for you. But if you're going to bring a whole pile of kids, I'll just bring you a tent. Because my camper is just so dang little, Sheila, that I don't think it would work out good. But I'm hoping that I get to go. I'm planning on it. It's on my list of to-do things to go to Jan's thing. If I can get this darn test on my eye moved up. They got it set up for like the 28th. And so I was planning on coming up for the Mid-America and just hanging out, and between Mid-America meetup and when Jan's, it would be like a week and a half or so between the two. But I could go back over and visit with Mama V and different ones that I know in the area, go see Bobblehead and maybe get me some more eggs or some babies. A couple other folks there's got some things that I'd like to see, and just sightsee for that matter. So Jan says it's going to be a great meetup. Jan, do we have very many people planning on coming this time? You would not believe, Sheila, how much food we had last time. It was unbelievable. We had there was enough food there for days. In fact, I took some of it back with me in my camper and put it in, I think it was what was it that I took back? I can't even remember now, but I know I was eating it there. I ate it several days there and then finally ended up throwing it away. Okay, well, Sheila, I will try to let you know, hon, or you'll see on here if things are going to go and I'm going to be able to. So I'm excited. I'm excited about all of them, though, guys. I just enjoy going. That's my middle name. My ex-husband used to say my middle name should have been Go, and that I had a little gypsy in me, because when somebody said go, I started picking my purse up. I was ready to walk out. Didn't matter whether I had any clothes or not. I've always been like that. If you can use the same towel, no, just your clothes, I guess. Your money and your clothes. Jan said we're homesteaders and we eat a lot. Well, we junked a lot, and boy, there was a lot of stuff there. And Linda brought that lamb. Oh my God, y'all, that was so good. I had never ate lamb like some of the ways that she fixed it, and it was absolutely delicious, guys. And the sauce that she made, I really need to get her recipe for that, because I'm going to be doing some. Oh, let's see. Oh, anything for the meetup. Let's see. Potluck for, yeah. Everybody's just going to bring something. Same way with for the Mid-America. I think everybody's just going to bring something. And, you know, me coming from here, I'm going to just pick up something. I don't know whether it'll be some desserts or, you know, something like that. But it's hard for me to bring anything unless maybe I make some brownies and or something like that I can bring, you know, because I have no way of cooking it. I don't have an oven in my camper. Yeah, yeah, that's the kind of that's probably what I'll end up doing. Just going to the grocery store and picking up something. May get, you know, some jugs of tea or drinks or whatever, and just whatever Jan says she needs. If it's Jan's with the other one, I'll probably be just whatever, you know, whatever I can bring that everybody can use. Okay. But anyway, yeah, we've I have not. Joey's going with me when we go down to Savannah, guys, and he has never been to Savannah, so I am going to enjoy that. I hope he will enjoy meeting some of the people from the meetup. Hey, Paula, haven't seen you in a while. Lake Little Tallapoosa River. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's called some kind of reservoir or something, Paula, but I just cannot think of it. Jan says they're providing water. Good for you. Yeah, Paula, I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you in here, hon. Yeah, Paula won one of the gifts, and then she told me just to give it to somebody else. But guys, I like 98 subscribers, having my 2,000. I'm excited about that. We're moving real slow here lately, but I haven't really been putting out a whole lot. And so I understand that. There's Neil with Hiking with Jackie Boy. Hello, hello. Not, is it Neil? Not Neil. Kevin. Kevin. Sorry about that. My mind went blank there. I was thinking about Neil Treasure Hunter. My mind went flew over me, guys. It's not easy at all. Things go over my head real easy. Oh, yeah, we've been trying our best to get going. I have not talked to any of that crowd lately either. I do talk to Mama V every once in a while. Guys, trying to write myself some notes here. Oh, Paula used to live right here where I live, close, real close. In fact, right across the interstate. So I've known her quite a while. But yeah, we've got to get my plants in. I'm supposed to be doing that collaboration with is it Christine? Anyway, I have not received my seeds from her yet, so I keep waiting and waiting, and I'm going to have to put some in the. I'm about to put some in some pots, so I hope those seeds come on so I can actually do it. She sent out. I got an email the other day saying that I could copy and paste her design or whatever on my page if I'd like. So may have to learn how to do that, guys. I can't seem to get two of these dang things up at one time. That's what drives me nuts, so that I can copy. For some reason, it's just not working for me. But I'm going to learn. You know, I learn things and then I forget them about fast as I learn them. So if I don't do them, use them all the time. There for a long time with using Filmora. Joey was her woodman, and I had that big Granddaddy Fisher. Let's see. Yep, you sure did, Paula. Don't go to River Street at night and carry if you go during the day, but be sure to go to Tybee Island. Fort Pulaski is interesting if you're into the Civil War. Okay. All right. Don't go to River Street at night. Okay. Trying to figure out. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah. Yeah, Tybee Island is beautiful, guys. Several places there. My sister has a good friend that lives over that way. And the guy that she married, they got married, guys. Yeah, she called me up last week, I believe it was. She called me up and said, "Hey, what's going on?" And I said, "Not much." And she says, "Well, we're still up in North Carolina. They're working on a house that they just built." He has a lot of rental property. And she's been setting all the furniture up and all that kind of stuff. So they were up there checking everything, making sure it was ready to put out there on the Airbnb or whatever market that he's going to put this one in. It may be a long-term rental. I don't have a clue. Didn't ask any questions. But anyway, she says, "I have something to tell you." And she says that it was as much of a surprise to her as it was to anybody else. She had told me he'd give her an engagement ring, and she had said yes. But she said that they got up there, and one day they went and got their I guess their marriage license one day. The next day they just drove around till they found a church and the pastor was there and he married them. So I said, "Man," she said, "that way we didn't have to worry about inviting nobody and anybody getting their feelings hurt and all that stuff." And then the second to the oldest son is getting married the first week of April, and I still have not sent them a gift. That's another thing I need to make a note of. But I was real excited about that. Let's see what else is going on for these. Anyway, in my life here, my oldest daughter is going back to anyway, my oldest daughter is going back to where is she going to? She's going to my mind just went blank as the doorbell. Anyway, it's off the coast in North Carolina. She's going back up there and work for a couple of weeks during the spring break crowd that comes in because she's experienced and they needed somebody to rush in and help out and be there, with the younger folks that's just coming in and getting the training. And she's worked over there 2 years. So her and the boss or whatever over there are good friends. They hang out a good bit. And when she lived up there in North Carolina in a different area, he would come over and hang out with her and her roommates and actually come and hang out with them. And, that was where he would hang out instead of having to pay rent and stuff. And that's the same way with her. All these kids, I say kids, they're in their 20s and 30s, grown-ups, but they're kids to us. They're kids to me. Anyway, I guess they'll always be my kids as long as I'm around. My grandkids and great grandkids, whatever. What else was I going to get at today, guys? Oh, I did tell y'all that Rosie's, I don't think she's pregnant. If she pops out a baby now, I'm going to be shocked. I should have taken her a couple of weeks ago, I guess, and went ahead and done that ultrasound, but I just had so much going on with those little lambs that I did not do it. And now I have to just say, I'm sorry, guys. This has not been a real entertaining live. I'm sorry about that too, guys. It's not well planned for. And I've just had so much going on at the house here that I can't seem to get myself motivated. I get in these modes with my YouTube deal, guys, when I want to get out there and I've got stuff to do, but I don't take the time to get the camera up and get everything set up and mess with it, or else I'll video, and then I won't take the time to come in and actually put it on, and sometimes it'll disappear, just like when they put up the thing out here. For some reason that did not get recorded, or if it did, it got wiped out or something, because it was on and it was blinking like it was working, but somehow. Okay, Jen, thank you so much for coming in. I can't wait to see you too. Maybe we can all get together beforehand or afterwards and go to that Mexican restaurant y'all were talking about. I was looking forward to it last time and we ended up going somewhere else. I like Mexican food, guys. Anyway, oh, yeah. You have a good night, Jan. Love you too, girl. Yeah, so we just I just have been in one of those moods, I guess I don't know if everybody gets in them, but I've been in them here lately, and I just cannot can't get myself going. Thank you, Jan. I might do that. I usually try to come a day or two early so I can rest up, so I can actually enjoy it when I'm there, because I'm so tired from all the driving. You know how that goes. But especially with yours, because I did that last year too. I came a day or two early, and that way I got to go around and do some sightseeing and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, but let's see what else is going on here. I got some more recipes that I'm going to be doing some short videos. Well, they're little short recipes, easy recipes. Of course, they'll be for desserts. Y'all think that's all I ever cook. And it is most of the time. I do a lot of my cooking in, like I'll have stuff that I just stick in the oven or in the crock pot and that kind of stuff. So it's, it's kind of hard to make a video of something that's in the crock pot, guys. So I keep saying I'm going to put out a biscuit video, making biscuits. I just hadn't got around to it yet, but I'm going to. I may do that this week. Fixing breakfast here one morning or something. Just hadn't got around to it, guys. You know how it is. Just got other things on the brain here lately. Just being honest, just haven't felt that great. So I'm hoping my lupus is not wanting to flare up on me. That's what I told Joey today with my back aching so bad. I just hope to God that it was not that, and I wouldn't have to worry about us, going on this trip in a couple of weeks here. But I don't think it is, because it's feels like it's trying to ease off some now. Hopefully it's just slipped wrong or bent wrong, or when lightning knocked me in the stall there with the baby lambs, trying to avoid landing on them. I did some maneuvers that were not. Well, girl. Your TV is messing up, or is it just you can't get the channels on YouTube? I'll talk to you later on about that. Thank you, Arlene. I appreciate that too. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm feeling better this afternoon, late now, than I was earlier today. I'm telling you, I drug around today. I didn't do anything. I didn't cook, not one meal. I figured Joey would end up going. He loves fish. He's a fish eater, guys. He could eat fish 24/7, I think, not me. I did fix some salmon patties for him, or croquettes, whatever y'all want to call them. We make them out in little patties, and I fixed them so that he'd have something he could make him some eggs with or whatever if he wanted to. But other than that, I didn't do nothing today. I mean, fed my little babies and brought my butt back in here. I did wash dishes, and I didn't even sweep the floor, so I've not been a good wife, not been a good housekeeper or wife today. But anyway, that's just the way it is. Yep. So hopefully things will pick up, guys. I'm not going to stay on here real long tonight. I appreciate y'all being in here. I'm just tired, and maybe if I get a good night's sleep, that tomorrow will be a better day. But anyway, so I'm going to let y'all know. Can't find me on TV. Dang, girl. I ought to be the hit of the TV. You know that by now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier, that I've got one in there, and I'm going to get it out and put it on there. And I think I'm going to take me some Tylenol or something. I don't know what, but I'm going to take something and put that on my back. And I have some Pinsad, some stuff that I can rub on there too after we get that nice warm heat on there. When that comes off, I'll put that Pinsad on, and maybe by tomorrow I'll be feeling better, because I know it sure helps with my knees, because that's what I got it for. But it's for people that have arthritis and a lot of joint pain like that. But anyway, Charlene, thank you so much for coming in, honey. We're going to be getting out of here in just a second also. So But guys, like I say, it's been a slow night for me, and I hate it for y'all, and I appreciate all of y'all that come in. Please, if you haven't already, when you go out, leave me that thumbs up. It helps to get me out there. I'm getting a few more people come in my lives. I've got to get more lively on them. hopefully next week I'll have something planned and be a little more lively myself. But anyway, but guys, I'm going to get out of here. But y'all all try to be nice to people that aren't nice to you, because we don't know what's going on in their lives. And anyway, it could be anything. And there are so many people that are committing suicide and just doing horrible things to themselves right now. But I wanted to tell everybody how much I appreciate y'all, how much I love y'all, how much I appreciate the ongoing y'all watching my videos and checking things out and coming in on my lives and supporting me. And I'm going to get out of here, guys, because it's just not been one of those weeks for me, or today has not been a really good day. But thank y'all for coming in, and I'm going to try to do better next Monday, I hope. So I love y'all. Good night.